This is TechCrunch. AI lets anyone create videos, but many AI video creation tools lack support for audio. Mirelo is building AI that adds soundtracks to match the video's action. Earlier this year, the Berlin based startup released Mirelo SFX V1.5, an AI model that interprets videos to add synced sound effects. Now, this attracted attention from VCs gearing up for a generative AI revolution in games. The 2-year-old German startup has raised a $41 million seed round led by Index Ventures and Andreessen Horowitz. This new capital will help Mirelo compete more effectively in its emerging category. While it was still in stealth mode and resource constrained, large companies such as Sony and Tencent released video to SFX models. So did Kuaishou-owned Kling AI out of China and 11 Labs, which is also backed by Andreessen Horowitz. Mirelo CEO and co-founder CJ Simon Gabriel told TechCrunch the startup expects its team of 10 people to double, if not triple, in headcount by the end of next year. Now, these new hires will support Mirelo's R&D as well as its product and go-to-market strategy. The startup expects API usage to drive most of its revenue in the short term, but it is also investing in building out its workspace for creators, Mirelo Studio, which could eventually support full professional use. As Mirelo prepares to scale, the startup and its investors are also anticipating concerns around training data that have dogged other generative AI companies. According to Georgia Stevenson, who led Index's investments, Mirelo based its models on public and purchased sound libraries and is signing revenue-sharing partnerships that respect artists' rights. It's a tension inherent to generative AI tools, but Mirelo isn't displacing musicians and sound designers, at least not yet. With a freemium model, including a recommended plan for creators priced at €20 a month, which works out to about $23.50 here in the U.S., the startup is mostly targeting amateurs and prosumers hoping to unmute AI-generated videos. According to Simon Gabriel, creators cannot fully benefit from this new potential without audio. Simon Gabriel said that, George Lucas said that sound is 50% of the movie-going experience. It's not an overstatement. If anything, it's an understatement. You can take exactly the same images, and the sound will shape a completely different ambiance, depending on the sound and the music that you put in there. He and his co-founder, Florian Wenzel, are both AI researchers and musicians, and the startup has AI music generation on its roadmap. But Mirelo is seeing more pull for sound effects, in part because there is less research happening than in other AI fields. He said, it's easier to build a real moat here and then to capitalize on it. This could pay off for Mirelo. Simon Gabriel declined to disclose its new valuation, but said it had increased very significantly compared to its previously undisclosed pre-seed round. That earlier round was led by Berlin-based firm Atlantic, which also participated in the new funding, bringing Mirelo's total raised to $44 million and helping close its resource gap. The startup is also backed by angels who lend credibility to its technology and could open some new doors, including Mistral CEO Arthur Mensch, Hugging Face Chief Science Officer Thomas Wolf, Fall.ai co-founder Berke Gur, and others. Still, the team is aware that AI-generated videos may not be mute for long. For instance, Gemini's video generator now incorporates soundtracks powered by DeepMind's VO 3.1 video-to-audio model. But if anything, Simon Gabriel sounds vindicated, saying, now, suddenly, people realize, maybe we should add sound. But of course you should add some. It's a bit like silent movies versus talkies, right? It does make quite a difference. In a world that's rapidly filling up with AI-generated content, a startup called Voyage wants to help people avoid all the AI slop blasted their way and instead build the habits they want. And it's doing that by way of an AI companion app called Momo Self-Care. The app offers a digital pet called Momo that you can take care of, and in return, it will remind you to complete habit building tasks. Now, users can set up reminders for what tasks they want to complete, and Momo will remind you of them. Similar to the hit productivity app Focus Friend, Momo also rewards you with coins for completing tasks that can be used to purchase items within the app to further customize the pet. Users can also talk to Momo about self-care, and the AI companion will recommend habits and tasks based on what you want to achieve. Co-founder and CEO Besart Kopa told TechCrunch, Momo helps users become the best versions of themselves, and users reward Momo with care, affection, and cute accessories. On Monday, First Voyage said it had raised $2.5 million in a seed funding round from Andreessen Horowitz, speedrun SignalFire, True Global, and other investors. Copa said Momo users have already created more than 2 million tasks on the platform, and the most popular habits relate to productivity, spirituality, and mindfulness. But with the wave of AI apps and toys hitting the market, not to mention the burgeoning influence of AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Claude, and Grok, there's increasing concern that these new so-called companions can lead to more harm than good. Copa, for one, believes that relationships between AI characters and humans will only increase in the next few years. But he noted that the increasing number of AI apps aimed at wellness and self-care is at least better than those that target base urges. And he added that personalization capability of AI will take the impact of these relationships to another level. He noted that Momo also has baked-in safety guardrails, such as prompt filters to make sure that conversations between the AI and users stay within appropriate boundaries. The fresh cash from the fundraise will be used to help launch Momo on the Android App Store. It's already available on iOS. The First Voyage team also hopes to make Momo more intelligent in how it interacts with people. Copa said, "We hope Momo and the community around it become a defining consumer brand that uses the best of AI, animation, and gamification to improve as many lives as possible." That's it from TechCrunch. For more stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.